And I'm making this video from United Kingdom 2 days after the mid-year fasts, which I took part in as well. That was Tuesday, the 18th of July. During the NSPPD prayer session, Pastor Jerry said, "I don't know the woman I am speaking for, but the life of your husband will not be swallowed in tragedy. But the Lord said, by the end of today, you will know why this prayer is made."
I don't know the woman I'm praying for, but the life of your husband will not be swallowed in a tragedy. The Lord said, before the end of today, you will understand why this prayer is made. Before the end of today, let me speak again. The life of your husband will not be swallowed in a tragedy. I announce again, the life of your husband will not be swallowed in a tragedy. Let every tragedy break. Let it break.
And then I said amen, amen, just like anyone else. Then 5 to 10 minutes after this declaration, I saw a phone call coming from my brother who lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And then I didn't pick it up. I thought he knows he's an NSPPD, a pastor, so why should he be calling me at this time? Then he called the second time. I didn't pick it up. Just as soon as he finished, the wife called. I didn't pick it up. The second time she called, and I thought, my husband, meanwhile, 10 days to this very day of prayer, had traveled to Nebraska in the US for academic conference. And so 4 days he told me after the conference that he was going to Atlanta, Georgia to stay with see my brother and his family. So that made me, I said, okay, let me pick up the call. So I picked up the call. I was shocked, the noise I heard over the phone, ambulance noise, siren, and I thought myself. And then I heard my sister-in-law shouting, sister, your husband collapsed, your husband collapsed. We've called the first response, we have called the ambulance, they are here. He's now taken into the ambulance. And I thought, my husband. I said, which? And I didn't get his face. I said, whose husband? My husband collapsed. Trying to make sense. Just then, this declaration that Pastor Jerry said flashed straight through my mind. And I said, oh. I said, okay. I didn't know what to say. I started praying in tongues. I couldn't even say a word to her. I started praying in tongues. I ran out of my office, went straight to the toilet, shut the door, started hitting my hand on the ground. What I could say? He said, I will not be buried, I shall not be buried. I said, oh earth, you will not receive my husband's body until I say so. You will not receive my husband's body until I say so. And I kept screaming, turning the toilet and praying. And after that, there was just overwhelming peace. So I left at that point. I went back and joined the NSPP prayer that was going on because I knew this situation has already been taken care of. So I was very confident that it's done. In the afternoon, I decided to call. I called and then I said, how is my husband? He said, oh, sister, oh, your husband is fine. All the tests came back with nothing. No, nothing was discovered. There was no problem at all. They've just given him IV fluid and now they discharged him and we're heading back home. The next day, because my husband had earlier told me he was coming back on the 19th. And so on the 19th, he came back to UK. Perfect, no sign that anything happened. So I am here today to just thank the Lord and give him the glory that he deserves.